Hi everyone, it's Nick Holland here from Sports Car Global. Once again, we are sat with Nick Tandy, enjoying the meet and greet at the Porsche hospitality, which is very nice. Hi Nick.
Good afternoon.
Nick is keeping an eye on his Porsche Carrera Cup GB team, so we'll try to keep this as brief as we can. Obviously, we're on the wrong aero as Porsche here in the prototype category. That has slowed you down a little bit, but you seem to get a stonking lap in.
Well, I mean, compared to what we've done previously, we're a lot faster. It's just that Toyota are
A lot faster
again. So, as much as we can talk about how we're kind of compromising ourselves for the long haul, you've got to congratulate Toyota at the same time for, we've only had qualifying so far. We don't know what's going to happen in the race, but you're going to congratulate them for doing such a good job with the speed of their car on a Saturday.
Yeah. I mean, we're fortunate to have a category that, whilst aero is important, obviously the 4 patches of rubber are far, far more important. Have you been doing a lot of work with Michelin on tyre development?
Yes, we have. We've kind of split the basis of our pre-season testing between reliability and endurance and excuse me, and tyre testing, basically, because with the new regs and the limit on tyres that we can use during a race, it becomes a much more important factor. So we've been doing a lot of work with Michelin. We're not as far as we'd like to be, but you've always got to look at performance versus durability and come up with the best compromise. So, or not compromise, but the best solution.
Yeah. The car visually, it's a different paint scheme and so on, but it looks quite similar to last year's. Toyota's, whilst still being TS050, looks to have had a lot more of an update around its rear, shall we say. Obviously, both teams have been working very hard to maintain and actually improve the pace. Is there anything particular about the Porsche that you've unlocked recently, or?
It's the first time that we've kind of run it with downforce bolted onto it on this configuration. All the testing we've been doing is kind of up to now tyre testing, yes, but mainly endurance testing and reliability testing, at which point we run kind of in 24-hour spec, which is low drag. So it's kind of the first time that we've put downforce on the car. So that's a bit of an unknown coming into this weekend, but I think we're quite happy with what we've found.
Yeah.
And the lap time is pretty incredible considering the change in the regulation. It's just that Toyota have found a bit more. Yeah.
With the winter we've had and the loss of Audi and so on, obviously there's been quite a change to the driver lineup. Not only yourself coming in, but also Andre Lotterer, that is. How have you all settled in?
Fine. We're all professionals, and at the end of the day, we're employed to do a job, and everybody knows how to do their job. It's nice when you enjoy your work and you have fun with the people you're around. But I think being in the sport that we're in, if you weren't the sort of person that you can get on with people with, you'd be found out pretty quickly. So, new people in the team and new people working together, it's not a difficult thing to get a relationship and and have a good time and ultimately do the job to the best of your ability.
From a car perspective, though, is there anything in the seats or the setup that you've modified or whatever to accommodate each other?
I'm mean, no, because Neil drove with Mark Lee last year, and there's a big height difference, like Andre and Neil, and I drove with people like Nico in the past, and he's quite a tall guy.
And that Howson chap.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So it's just that's just dotting the I's and crossing the T's. Really, that's just basic, fundamental stuff that you can get right quite easily. The difficult bit is going fast around the track, and ultimately that comes down to each of us in the car and all of us working together with the team and making sure the car is quick. And that's kind of that's the job that we're all employed to do, and a job that we've got enough experience in to be able to have Porsche's fate to put us in this position. So it's not as difficult as people make out. Joining drivers together, the drivers are just one part of a big team, and personnel in the team change all over all the time.
Right.
So it's all pretty smooth. How much if you all have a holiday together at the end of the year, that's that's completely irrelevant.
Do I go away with my work colleagues? Probably not.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, your results and your success is measured on the track.
Sure.
It's nice to have a bit of fun.
Yeah.
At the same time, which we invariably do. So it's going absolutely fine. Absolutely great.
Good stuff. Obviously, your full season prototype. Are you now sort of looking race to race? You've already said testing focuses on the reliability, and I guess that's always going to be with a mind to Le Mans. But are you personally just focused on tomorrow, and then come Monday you'll be focused on Spa?
I mean, we have to look ahead to the future. We have to kind of recognise what we need to work on going to different sorts of tracks in the future. Ultimately, I can, I drive the car and I can give feedback as to where I think we can progress as a team. But there's no magic solution, and change takes a long while. Of course, we're hoping that we're going to be, we will accept. We probably haven't got the strongest packages that we could have here at Silverstone. But we're hoping that we've hit the nail on the head, and we'll have the strongest package for the complete season. But we'll only see that when the points are added up at the end. Good
stuff. Nick, thank you as ever for your time today. Look forward to seeing how tomorrow goes for you. If ever there were a race, it's one of those to be around for at the end, I guess. And let's see how we go.
Absolutely.
Good luck to the number one. Cheers.